Alright, this is everything that came with the Bake Pops set. It came with a set of 2 Bake Pop pans, some clips, 2 sets of those to hold the pans closed, Bake Pop sticks and bags, a little squeeze bottle, directions, and this was all for I think like $25 or so shipped. And each of these sets makes 18. As you can see, you've got the set that you pour the batter into and then place the one on top. Just so you know that they kind of have their own directions on how you should make the cake. It's not just a normal cake mix. It says you need to spray the pans with baking spray that has flour in it, not to use canola or vegetable oil. And their baking instructions call for using an extra egg, substituting the milk for water, and using half as much as the recipe calls for, and adding a pudding mix to your cake so that it makes the cake mix more dense. So anyway, I'm going to try it and we'll see how it works out. Okay, so you can see I've got this filled, and it turns out 1 box of cake mix with the 1 package of dry pudding mix made exactly the 2 pans, which is 36 cake pops. I'm not sure if I mixed that right, because this cake mix came out very, very thick, and it almost had the consistency of pudding, but I followed their directions, so hopefully they won't come out too heavy. You can see here's one already put together with the 2 clips. It said to spray both top and bottom pan, and then also the outside, so that when some of the cake mix comes through the holes, it won't stick to the pans. I did that. It's got 4 clips so that you can put those on each of the pans, and then it just bakes for like 28 minutes or so. So I'm going to put it in, see how it turns out. Alright, so here's the cake pops. You can see they came out the top quite a bit, and I actually only put them in for 20 minutes, but they come right off. They're kind of funny looking, like little mushrooms. You can see that they just come right off, and it did help spraying the top of that pan. So I'm going to go ahead and take the rest of these off and then follow the directions. I took off the lids after letting the pans cool for about 5 minutes in the refrigerator. Here's what they look like. Kind of delicate. Interesting. We'll see how they hold up dipping them in the candy coating. I believe the directions say to put them in the freezer for 10 minutes after you put the sticks in. Dip the end of the Bake Pop stick into the coating, then insert into the cake ball. Place into the freezer for 10 minutes until coating is hard. So I'll try that now. Here's some of the cake balls. When I took them out of the pan, there was like a lip on them, and so I ended up having to, I tried using a knife to shave off that lip, and that didn't work so well, so I just ended up using like kitchen scissors and trimming it, and it didn't turn out too bad. I didn't use the plastic reusable sticks. I bought the Wilton, I think it was the 4-inch sticks. And these are almost too soft. I probably should have left them in the oven a little longer. They were only in there for 20 minutes, maybe the full 25. But they didn't come out too bad, you can see. And then dealing with the candy coating's just a nightmare, I think. I warm it up and then swirl it around in there, and it's just, they suggested maybe putting just a little bit of oil in there to make it not quite so sticky, and maybe I'll try that next time. But I had bought these eyeball rings, Halloween eyeball rings, on Amazon. I think it was $6 for 20 or for 12 of them, and they came out really cute. I actually already took them over to the school, but I just candy coated these. Of course it looked better than that, and then just stuck this in the top, and it looked like an eyeball. Anyway, it made 36. One batch makes 36 in 2 pans, which is a lot. And I think it's just a matter of perfecting it. Well, good luck with your cake or your Bake Pops pan.